rib. Let me show you. I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. You'll be safe there because
I see the big rib.
The rib. Yeah, because that one is way. You'll have no problems. That's the rib you should use.
Yeah, but I'm not going to put any field screws in because the bed is going to be here. I'm not putting any field screws in this area.
The rib that's ahead of
right
here?
where I marked it.
Where's that rib? Can you see it from here?
This is where the last of the screws are.
Where's that rib that's ahead of here? Is it behind us?
No.
There's a rib that's ahead of there where the channel is. Let me see if I can see it. Oh, there it is, this thing.
Okay.
It's a rib. It's a really deep channel.
Okay.
And if you go in there, it ain't going to hit the gas tank. But I can't. It's in front of that. It's between the wheel well and that. I think it's this thing here. It's got a channel. It's got a deep 4-inch channel. You go in there, and nothing's gonna touch the gas tank. Did you see what I'm talking about? If you go down there.
Let's fit this other piece.
Okay. But you got to identify where the rib is that shark market. And so.
This is where I earned the big money. Right.
Did you see what I'm talking about? You should look at it. See what I'm talking about.
Look, I just got to go, man.
Okay.
It's just too confusing. It's like I'm just working bomb squad. That's it.
Let me see here. Whoa. There's a rib right here. We can take this panel off, we can get to it. Where is this rib at? Yeah, lost the rib is down there somewhere.
Yeah,
maybe it's behind his wheel well.
Help me find this piece here.
What do you need?
This forward member. This one it goes right.
There's a screw down there.
This one
that rib is kind of tricky because it's there. It's on the bottom, but I don't know if it's going up. But it's safe to go in there because it's
yeah, well, I'm going to stay away from the.
You've got one last piece left.
Well, I got two pieces, but they're fast. So this is the one that's kept me awake at night.
Right.
All right, here's the deal.
Yeah.
I want you to at least clear this area while I'm putting this piece down, okay?
Okay.
Just in case something happens, okay?
All right.
Just be way over there, okay?
But that channel, if we could identify where it's at, then you can go into that channel safely.
What you can do is just in the meantime try to find this piece, which is like 36 inches by 18 or something over here, okay?
Okay.
Let me see if I can find that piece.
Let's see what other pieces.
Yeah, I need that.
Alright, you guys can remember see me, give me a 69. I think, I don't know, is this the piece here, Rosie? Is that the piece?
I think that might be.
Try it and see.
Nope, that's not it.
That's not the piece.
That's not the piece. Nope. Nope, my piece goes all the way underneath the refrigerator.
Let me see if I can find it then.
It's a wider one.
Okay. Let's see.
All right, I'm rebooted on there.
Where camera's at? See if this is it. Just one more piece after this.
Got a little bit of that joint we got to take off. 'Cause I'm on the second layer. Thank you, guys. No, this isn't it either, Mark.
Okay, let's do the third one then.
You know how nervous I am? I lit the wrong end of the cigarette.
this one. You want to try this one? I think this is the last one. This has got to be it, I'm thinking.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay. You know, I'm 90% sure that nothing I could drill in would touch the tank, and it's always good to. I just go very slowly, so any puncture will just be.
I love this tripod. It's really good for big stuff. But there is a channel right there
Yeah.
that has to be. It's critical to be identified because it's a mounting good
Well,
mounting
because
point.
this is a bed area, I'm just doing. You know, things are going to be on top of that. I'm not particularly worried about the weight of the bed frame will hold down a lot of it.
Yeah. You got all your shimming done?
No, I haven't shimmed on the back. Yeah.
Now before you put things down, you're gonna have to shim it, right?
No.
No. You're gonna shim after you put it down?
I've done a lot of shimming on the back.
Oh. The critical thing in this area is to identify where everything is at. But I've already investigated the gray tank. It's impossible to hit that the way it's mounted. The fuel tank is that's the tricky thing, but it's mounted on these metal hangers with bolts. It's actually
Yeah, but the forward gas tank has a lot of clearance between the floor and the gas tank. The back
this one has it too. If you come on this side and take a look at it, you'll see the hangers, but you have to go on this side and you'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see the hangers and U-bolts. Can't see it from that side, but go on this side. Let me give you the tarp and see what I'm talking about. Let me lay down the tarp for you. Go down there and take a look. And you'll see what I'm talking about. Right down here. You have to see it down here. You'll see what I'm talking about. So here, like go over here towards the furnace. Not on that side, on the other side. You'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see that channel over here on this side. Plus, you'll see that the.
If I stay in the channel,
There's a channel right there. That's what I'm trying to tell you. That you can go in there. It's safe. It's deep, and then plus, if you look at the gas tank, you'll see it on the hangers with the U-bolts. It's not on the floor.
But I'm just saying there's a top of the tank too.
Right.
Okay,
But if you stay in that channel, you'll be fine because you got three. See how deep it is? It's a deep channel, and there's nothing on that channel. That's a good mounting. It's strong.
which tank are you using? Your rear or your front?
The rear. Because the front one's all clogged up with the. But did you see what I'm saying with that channel? Did you see? Now, where is that channel at? We got to identify where it's at. It's critical. That's a critical mounting point. You see what I'm talking about? That channel? How do you identify where that channel's at? We got to chalk mark that channel really good. Is it like by this wheel well here? think it's around this area
tank's
here.
over here.
Huh?
The gas tank's over here.
Go down there and take a look and see. You mounted it with there's sheet metal screws that are going down to the floor. That's how Coachman did it. On the ribs, the sheet metal screws that are holding it down, and that's how Coachman did it, and that's how we're doing it. Plus with some adhesive, and then we're gonna fill it in with wood filler, all the seams and stuff. And plus it's been shimmed for make it strong. So yeah.
Yeah, just stay away from the channel where the fill pipe's coming in.
Yeah, that's. As long as you stay behind that, there's a lot of mounting surface behind it, so behind it you're safe. You got all the steel in the world. Yeah, if you stay behind that thing, you got all the. Alright, let's see. Yep, you're fine. Stay behind that thing, you're fine. You got all the room in the world, nothing. And you do have this channel here, the rib channel, that's safe too. And you got all the steel here. But that rib is really good to go through for structural integrity for a bed. That rib is key right here. It's going up here in this area, that rib, that super rib. So you're safe behind it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut over to the other drill, man. Okay, give me some power back here. I'm gonna have to get my Milwaukee.
Along with that screw, you're fine.
You give me some power.
That whole area here.
You give me power.
Okay. Anything else here, Rosie? You're done?
I think I'm pretty good.
Okay.
Need some walk.
Using Mr. X's favorite.
Yeah, well, it's my favorite too.
Kind of bowed up a little bit there.
Huh?
That kind of bowed up that wood at the bottom there. See that? You put it in there kind of tight. And
Yeah.
kinda,
I'd have to, no, it's a screw head below. We're just gonna have to pound that thing. That'll be good with the one next to it. Alright, let's continue with the job.
so you're pretty
Okay.
confident now where you're
Well,
going to
let's talk about it.
go in? Okay.
I think the gas tank is,
Right along that,
gas tank's kind of over here.
right.
So I should be able to put a field screw in here.
Yeah, if you stay behind it, you're fine there. You go along the alignment of that thing. Let me see again. That's the second one. Okay, let me see. I can see it from here. Okay, I see it. You're fine there.
Okay.
This old chassis ain't. That area is all clear right there.
Pop that.
Okay, these holes here, Rosie, let me just tell you. Oh, sorry, you didn't see it, but
Watch, I'm going to pound down. I don't want you to get rusty real quick. Tell me when you're clear. You clear?
yeah, I can move that.
I think we've got a good sturdy. Okay. This one I was putting in screws and wasn't even thinking about it, man.
On this one?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just.
I was just going hell for leather
Yeah.
without thinking about it.
You gotta look at it like from the furnace. It's hard to see it from down here because the black tank is in the way. It's better to come and look at it around this side if you can look at that side.
Look, if I go halfway to the wheel well, am I clear of the, I want to put some front ones
So by the fridge,
here. Yeah.
let me go take a look at it again. Yeah, just tell me where you want to put them in at, and I'm gonna take a
Well,
look
I'm
at that
just
side.
saying halfway across the wheel well there.
Let me see. You going by the fridge?
Yeah.
So you going in front of the fridge right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just wondering, the wheel well there, the gas tank has to be rear of the.
Let me see. So if you're gonna go by the front of the fridge, it's right along the wheel well then, right? Because the wheel well is right there.
I don't know what you're saying. Is the
Well-
gas tank, what's the position relative to the wheel?
The fridge is above the wheel well, so. Well, let me take a look. Gas tank is behind the wheel well.
Okay, so I'm
But
all
you gotta
clear.
be careful now because there's a propane line right here.
Yeah, well,
There's a propane line here, so the propane line has clearance, but getting up towards, you don't want to hit the propane line. Let's see where the fridge is at. The fridge is back there. Gas is there.
well, we got a half an
The gas
inch.
tank is more than behind the wheel well. So
Well, let's look at it this way, Marshall. I have a half an inch of material. I have a 1/4 inch of ribbing. So if we stay to the ribs, we should be okay.
yeah, if you stay to the ribs, because the ribs,
So I've already marked out the rib lines here. So if we just stay on that area, we'll be good.
yeah, the rib is key. There's another rib over here, and we're clear of any gas tank up here. That's that rib is a key rib right there, but there is a propane line by that rib here. You don't want to get too close to that over here. You got clearance.
Yeah, I want to notch this a little bit.
This propane line gets close to this rib, just this one area here. You have to be careful not to hit that propane line. But the rest of it is fine.
Back in a minute, I need to. All right, Marshall, just stand by.
Yeah, the gas tank is the gas tank is pretty much behind the wheel well. That's what it looks like from here. Oh, you know what? Hold on a sec, Rosie. Oh, you gotta come take a look at this, Rosie. This is very important. You almost went into the gas tank here.
Yeah.
You gotta come take a look over here. These screws that you put in, it almost pierced the gas tank.
Let me see.
You gotta come over and see. You almost got it. It might have went through. You gotta see over here. The screws that you put in for the blue man. Oh, look at them right there. Look at the front. See it? The one right there almost went to the gas tank. Buddy, you can put the blue man on.
Still got some clean.
Yeah.
Still got a quarter.
Yeah. You almost went through.
Well, that's what we're checking.
Yeah.
We need to. Okay, you got set on it. Okay.
Did it go through? I don't know.
No, they didn't go through. They still have about a half an inch there.
Yep, almost went through the wheel well, the gas tank there. Man, that's a close call. That's a really close call right there. You gotta be really careful over here because 1, 2, I don't know where else you went over here. You can't go up there on that. You gotta. Yep. Ah! You should have just used adhesive right there because that you almost you can't wherever that area is you gotta identify it here.
More than adhesive.
Huh? You gotta lift this up here and see where you went in over here. Because this area here is a no-go. There is a danger area. Yep. Just one
We'll use
spark
some
and
of our
boom.
adhesive down here too.
So you know which one those are?
Yeah, I want to go to the fridge area. That's important. I'll get a good.
You got to be real careful right there.
I'll get a good connection there. We'll relieve this a little more for a really good fix in this area.
This board here is a very dangerous board here. You gotta,
tell me about
this is
It's kept me up at night.
yeah. This is the fuel tank is located right here. So that board right there, guys. Fuel tank is right there, and Rosie put in that lubricant almost onto the gas tank right there. That's a very dangerous board there. The spark is not a fire. If you drill into that area right there, it's not a fire because the gas tank and fuel is right underneath there. It's only about, it doesn't even have an inch clearance right there. You going through that area, that's very dangerous. And I just looked at it. And that's the area that me and Mr. X were.
That's called redlining, baby.
You got to be really careful right here.
Yeah,
this is,
we know.
You came within
half an inch
of an explosion right there. Over Over here you're fine. Here you're fine. Over there you're fine. Even by the furnace, over here you're fine. But this area here, you got to be real careful right there.
Yeah. Get a little bit off of this.
Elbow wipe down offender. Wow, he must be exhausted.
So you got what I'm talking about here.
Thank you, Vocal.
Let me show you guys what I'm talking about here so you see what I'm talking about. You guys can hear me. See this? You could drill into here, no problem here. It's steel. Here is no problem. Over there by the wheel well is no problem. You can mount a leg there for a bed. You can mount a leg behind this furnace here, no problem. But right here is the gas tank. And Rosie drilled in that Luan. It came within a quarter of an inch, not even a half an inch. You drill that through there, boom. You're gonna cause everything's gonna go up in flames here. Let me show you what I'm talking about when I get down underneath there. Not anybody can build a Class B. You gotta be really careful what you're doing here. Alright, let me show you. 30-year-old van, no rust. Alright. See over here? I don't know if you guys can see that. That's the gas tank right there. And we got one screw that almost caused an explosion. Let's show you guys better. Nope. It's hard to get show you guys. That's the fuel tank right there. There's that one screw wasn't put in. Let me see if I get my hand back here and show you guys better. That's right. We got one screw, two screws. That almost would catch a fire right there on that screw. And that one. That almost. That was it. That was a big deal right here. Fuel tank is right here.
That's a perfect fit.
Yeah, really careful.
So what we'll do is we'll use some adhesive and we'll just catch by the fridge.
Almost went in right there.
Are you with me or are you still moving around?
See that screw right there? That's one of them. That one could have caused a fire right there. There's one of them right there.
Just make sure around the fridge area forward I can screw in.
And there's one right there.
Are you listening?
Huh?
Are you lecturing or listening?
I'm trying to show people what's
I
going
know
on
it's
here.
the,
This is a very serious thing.
Yeah, let me know when the drama
I'm about to take a
hour.
joke here. Ah, flashlight. So where is it that you want to go in at? You got to be really careful with that
I
area.
say I want to go up by the halfway towards.
Show
halfway
me,
to the
point it
wheel.
to me. Point
Right here.
Where? Point it to me.
Let me get
gotta
something.
be
Let me get
specific
my
here.
pointing stick.
You don't want this to go up in flames, but you got to be really.
Yeah, no kidding, Marshall. What have I been
Specific.
talking about all day? I want to go in right here.
Right there. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're talking about in the middle of the fridge.
Yeah, and I want to go over here. Should be the black tank, so there shouldn't be any issue.
Yeah, you gotta be really careful with this area.
Well,
So
I'm
right,
saying up here. Okay,
On that
that's,
seam
that's
right there?
halfway up the wheel. That's halfway forward to the wheel well. All you have to do is go down. See, it's the gas tank forward or back of the wheel well. That's all you have to do.
That's basically right smack dab in the middle of the fridge right there. So, and it's towards that. So I gotta go. Let me see. You gotta be. You can't. You gotta be real careful in this area. Bro. It's serious business here.
Yeah, serious business here. That's what I've been saying all day. Welcome to the program.
Yeah. You want we're within 1/4 of an. I mean, just.
It's a
Let me
half
go
an inch large what's ribbed up there that he's telling me. Okay.
Yeah, it's in the middle
All
of the
you gotta
fridge.
do
Okay.
is
So
go
let me
up- yeah,
identify where that's at.
The wheel well. Just tell me if the gas tank is rear of the rear well. Rear.
In the middle of the fridge. The fridge is sitting on top of the wheel well. Okay.
Yeah. So is the gas tank back of that?
That's what I'm trying to identify here. Ah. Let me see. It's hard. Okay, the gas tank. It's behind the rib.
I don't care about the rib. I care about the wheel well.
Okay, the gas tank is going into the wheel well, but it's not going up halfway into the wheel well.
So I'm
So
forward.
I think you're safe. Let me just take a look down here. If you look over here, I see the rib, and the gas tank is going up to the rib. So no, it's not. I'm looking at it now. It's not going up halfway there, but it's behind there. You got to be really careful.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm working halfway up the wheel well.
Yep. It was, wow. Yeah, you cannot. Yeah, it should be behind it because the rib is in front of it. Wheels here. Yeah. Gas tank is back there. Yeah, the gas tank ends at the rib. The rib is at the end of the gas tank here. So.
All right, I'm going to go by the fridge now.
Yeah, just to let you know, a marker is the rib.
Yeah.
And that rib, the gas tank is behind that rib. And I can't believe you went through here. This was a close call here. Man, you gotta really be Yeah, this thing you're safe. If you go in the middle of that fridge, this thing is behind. It's not to the middle. But once you get behind that middle point of that fridge, it's a danger zone. You got to be careful right there, behind that area. That's where the gas tank is at. Behind that.
Yeah, well, I'm going down.
Yeah. This is once you don't want to go. The gas tank goes up. In other words, you're safe right there. But once you get behind there in this area,
Right.
this is the danger zone here. Oh. You weren't even thinking when you put those in, huh? You just put them in. Well, my battery went out there and I gotta start my phone.
That's why I got you, man. Those dramatic construction moments. Great moments in construction. Today we almost lost it all. Today we almost lost it all, brother.
Man, I don't know how you went in that thing. You know, not thinking what's gonna happen.
I had you down there telling me about the
But
gas.
that's something that you gotta be ultra. You can't just go down there.
Yeah, you were a big help. I've asked you for 2 days where the gas tank was.
Oh, you just went down there. You didn't ask them what you were doing.
Yes, I did.
Nope.
I asked you how many times the last 2 days have I asked you to go down?
That could have
and tell
caused
me-
an explosion.
How many times have I asked you the last 2 days? Tell me where the gas tank
This is not an easy thing to ascertain here. You shouldn't have put down that thing without me figuring out what's going on. You went in there willy-nilly.
Yeah, willy-nilly.
Seriously, that thing is... I know what an explosion is with fuel, Rosie. I lost my first van by fire. Let me put this back on. Let me go back on this thing. My battery went out and... Alright, I'm back here.
Okay, we brought that up to level. Took a little bit of doing, but that's good. Level is good. Alright, let's go willy-nilly now, Marshall.
I can't believe you put those in
I can't believe
without my advice, without my guidance.
I've asked you for 2 days.
You just went in there willy-nilly.
I said, am I okay on the ribs? Yeah, you're good. Yeah, Rosie, you're all good. You on those ribs. Have some ribs for dinner, baby.
Yep. RC Bully's laughing at you.
Laughing at me or laughing at you?
Hey, you.
At you.
Yeah, you almost caught the
All right.
Lisa Marie on fire or exploded the rig.
Yeah, you almost, right? Marshall, make sure I'm okay to drill through here with the ribs.
Okay,
you're
so-
good to go. You got a lot of clearance above the tank.
This is a dangerous. This board is
Yeah.
a dangerous area.
How
here.
far
You
back?
you cannot mess around over there.
Yeah, we know. We know.
This is you
So-
can't go through there. You got to put glue. I don't know what you got
That's what
to
I'm
do.
saying, man.
You cannot put screws in there.
That's
You almost
fine.
pushed the tank.
Yeah, so where can I begin to? Because I'm on the black tank right now.
Well, let me see where you're at. You need to start from behind and work your way up.
Yeah, I want to start coming back.
Okay.
I've
You
got
have
my 2 points there. I'm not going to do any
You gotta
screws
be-
there. So you just tell me that a black tank's going into here. So I'm assuming that the gas tank doesn't.
Where do you want
begin.
to put the screws in?
I
there?
want to put a screw here, 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 and maybe there.
Okay, so you're by the
Yes,
drain. Okay.
right.
All right. Because this is.
So could you check that for
All right.
me?
Let me check that.
That would be most appreciated.
You just went in here willy nilly.
Yeah, here we go, willy-nilly again.
Mickey Mouse. This ain't no Mickey Mouse job here.
Yeah, that's why I have you as the spotter, you know?
I'm gonna have to get a full coverage policy because when you're building this isn't a building. This is a Class B camper van here.
Yeah, this is not just any Class
No.
B camper van, remember?
You gotta have precision. So you're gonna go over here by the drain.
Yeah,
and down here.
and I want to put,
You should
that's
be-
all.
Let me go back there and see
Just-
where that drain
just
is.
tell
at.
me where I'm clear, right? Be a
Go
good,
in without my-
be a good soul, brother.
Let's see where that drain is at. The black tank is here. Where's that drain at? Oh man, it's so hard to see. Okay, if you're by the drain, you're clear of that. If you stay close to that drain, you're clear of that gas tank. You see that rib? If this rib over here,
No.
you're safe on that rib.
Am I safe right here?
Yeah, by the
Okay,
fill,
that's-
you're safe.
Yeah, that's what
You,
I want.
you need to identify these ribs. You need to listen to what I'm saying.
Yeah,
There's
Marshall,
a rib
you
over
need
here.
You need to come up here. and
Listen,
identify.
listen to what I'm saying.
Okay,
Listen.
listen
There's
to
a
what
rib
I'm
over
saying.
here. The gas
I wanna
tank is in
finish
front
the
of the
job
rib.
for the day. So you keep babbling down there.
I'm trying to get you to listen to what I'm saying. There's a rib over here. The gas tank is in front of the rib. If you stay on this rib over here, that's in front of the gray tank, you're in a safe zone. So there's a rib. That's what I'm trying to explain to you. So that's key. You
I
have
see
to
the
stay.
rib. You could project the rib over for me, you know?
Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. I'm looking at what I'm doing over here.
You're as useless as tits on a bull.
Well, you have to listen to what I'm saying here, because I know what I'm talking about here. Let me identify this rib because the rib is behind the fuel tank. You're going to be fine in that area.
We got a good layer of adhesive in that area.
This rib right here,
I see the rib.
the rib.
Yeah.
This rib
Right
right here.
here,
This
yeah.
rib right here is a marker for
Right.
you.
That's it.
Any with this rib, basically this is all safe here.
Yeah.
Because the gas tank is in front of that. You have
Okay.
you just went in here willy nilly.
I didn't go willy-nilly. I asked you yesterday,
Yeah.
where's the gas tank?
This
What's the
rib
cl-
is-
what's remember me asking you what's the clearance
Yeah,
between
you
the
need
gas
to have a
tank
marker.
and the bottom of
With this rib, anything right here in this area is safe. Once you go beyond here, you can't. You got to be careful. I just looked at it right now. See, she went in there without. Let me show you guys what I'm. Well, I'm not going to show them when my battery's going to die if I do that.
That's fine. We're almost done.
But
Then tomorrow we do some adjusting on levels and things like
but
that.
this is the most important part of a build, is knowing where to mount things the right way and safely. And
That's why I got you.
Mr. X says stay on top of things. I'm staying on top of things, man. That rib is key. You got to pay attention to these ribs here. If the gas tank is in front of the rib, that's the danger zone.
What's for dinner tonight, brother? What's for dinner?
Yep. That gas tank is in front of that rib.
We got a good surface there.
You could be all the way up to that rib there, and you're in the safe zone. Even ahead of the rib, but you got to be careful if you're going to go ahead of the rib so you don't hit that gas tank.
That's fine.
You just went in there, man. I can't believe it. There you went. Oh. See what you went in there. Man, you just went in there. See, that rib has got okay, that rib over there. Let me see.
Yeah,
See,
after asking you what's the
that
clearance.
rib over there has got
Yeah.
a metal thing on there.
After you asking you what's the clearance between the tank and the coach. Oh, no problem at all up there.
That rib
All
on there
good.
has a metal bracket where the gas tank is attached to on that rib. And you're safe above the head of that rig, maybe 4 or 5 inches. Once you get over there, you went right in past the rig.
Went right into it, baby.
2 of them, man.
2 of them,
I don't even
man.
know. You might have pierced it on the other side.
2 of them, man.
Yeah.
Don't you wish you were Irish?
You can look at it right here and see.
I'm not wasting time. I'm on a Vanville.
Yeah. You gotta. Now I see what's going on right here in this area. Yep.
Next, you'll be complaining rust is falling in your face.
See, I'm an expert in Class B camper vans. I know what I'm talking about. Now when I go down here and look to see what's going on,
Thank God I've got you on the build site.
you gotta have my guidance. I know what I'm talking about.
I know, you're the expert.
Yep.
Just about done anyway. Thank God, right?
But that's the rib is an identifying thing, so.
All right, man. All the main glory and almost officially down today. What a job.
So when I'm looking at this rib here, right there, if you stay on that rib, you can even go ahead of the rib a little bit, but you gotta be careful.
There's all kinds of substructure here.
What's going on, everybody? On Elvis Travels, I'm giving Rosie the advice she needs, the expert advice, because I'm the foremost authority in Class B camper vans. She's got my expert advice on where to mount things on the rig here, so she doesn't pierce any fuel lines or fuel tanks.
That rig is tough. Yep. The king of camper vans.
You know, you just can't go in there willy-nilly. It's one thing laying drywall, it's another thing building a Class B camper van. Let me tell you something, brother. This is the big time.
Got all kinds of structure over here, so I guess we're going to use some.
You gonna put some shim down there?
Yeah, no, I'm going to put, no, I'm not shimming that yet.
Oh, okay. Don't you gotta shim this before you bring this down? You gotta shim it and then bring it
No,
down.
I can, this is all good now, this
Okay.
level, okay? This is all, I took my time to shim all
Okay.
this stuff. Right now, you're holding me up.
Did you put your glue down there?
Yeah.
You sure about
I'm
that?
not putting glue on this one, Marshall, because we don't have the gas tank out there.
Okay. One thing I'm an expert in is I know where to mount things. Even though I never built one of these things, but I see the way they're built, and I take my hints from Coachman. I know where you're supposed to get things mounted. Mount them the right way, properly mounted and secured.
Let me see if my better drill is charged enough to get this.
Yeah. One thing that I know, like I said, I know how things are mounted on this thing. I know where to mount them and how to mount them. Now, I don't know how to mount them. Sometimes I do, but I wouldn't say that I know how to mount them because I'm not a carpentry guy. But I know where to mount things. Now you can mount them with sheet metal screws. You can go with lug nuts and bolts. Yeah, I guess I could say I know how to mount them. I know how to get things mounted on a camper van, where they're supposed to be mounted to, and how they're supposed to be designed. Because I've been living this life for 5 years. That's right. This isn't laying drywall down. This is metal to wood construction. You're building a Class B motorhome here.
I should pay you.
It's one thing laying down drywall, it's another thing building a Class B motorhome.
I should be paying you for this.
Yeah, you should be paying me for my advice, man. Heck, I'm giving her expert advice on this,
Not
man.
just a camper van, right?
Coast 9500, you're watching. You guys know I'm the foremost authority on Class B camper vans, man. I am a camper van engineer, Mick Davis. Yeah, I'm an engineer for designing and building Class B camper vans. I'm the foremost authority on this industry. Now you take, Rosie's handy skills and my design perspective. You got a master blueprint. That's right. I know the blueprints for camper vans, king of all things. That's right.
What is he saying?
He knows I know what I'm talking about. He's the foremost authority on street life in Chicago. You want to go chooching? Go chooching with King of all things. He'll show you chooching.
Thug Life Chicago.
Thug Life Chicago. Get you a couple tattoos, get you a baseball cap on, and go out there with King of all things. Smooth Operator is, heck, he's a loan shark.
Everybody's business out, aren't they?
I got all the heavy hitters. I got the Divine Healer, the Doctor. I got a certified in thugonomics. King of all things. I got the ultimate loan shark, real estate mogul, refrigeration, HVAC technician. Mr. X watching. I got all the big names, all the heavy hitters watching. What a king of all.
Okay, that's good.
King of all things said Rosie would come up missing.
All right.
All right, so what do we got now? You got all your shims down?
I'm good.
You can Mr. X, you talk about Swiss cheese. No, there's a lot of things on this motorhome that are mounted to the steel metal. Now, I don't think they should have mounted these wires. There's a lot of things they went overkill on, but the floor should be mounted to the sheet metal. I think they went overkill when they started mounting brackets to hold wires down to the floor. That's overkill. They did a lot of things that were overkill. So that I disagree with, but there's some things that I agree with on this build perspective. The floor has to be mounted to the sheet metal. That's the basis foundation of the motorhome. Everything's built on that floor.
All right, Marshall.
So where are we at now?
Officially, let's start cleaning up and getting all the stuff.
You got all your screws in?
Yeah.
You're done over here?
Yeah, I'm gonna put one more in here.
Now you can put more over here.
Yeah, that's fine.
You can
We
put
don't
more
need
by
a
the
ton
rib.
of,
I'm just
gluing.
saying by the rib
This
over
is
here.
glued down now.
Yeah, but I'm just saying by the rib over here. Put some more over here.
This is going to be the bed area anyway.
Yep.
So you can start cleaning up and getting
How many more screws do you want to put down?
sweeping out the coach.
Like I said, you're safe by this rib over here.
Yeah, we know. We don't need
Okay.
it's not the Queen Mary we're building. So,
Okay.
I think we get the flooring down.
Well, you're not building the Taj Mahal, but you're building Lisa Marie, so.
All right. The flooring is complete. Woo!
Flooring is
why don't you
officially
start
the.
cleaning
Okay,
up?
let me start cleaning up then.
Yeah.
I got my.
The flooring is
You're done with
in.
this? I can move all this back over there?
Yeah, everything can be taken apart and swept out. All
You're not
the
drilling
tools.
nothing more down there?
No, I'm not drilling. Tomorrow I'll come and do finish edge work on everything. So for today, we've succeeded in our task.
This is a much better tool, this Milwaukee.
No, but it's not good for
It's
not
not
good
really?
for framing work.
It's not
No, it's terrible for that. Thank you, Hectic.
I'm going to take this back
Yeah, I'm going to
Rosie's the
charge that
foreman on the
battery
job
some more.
site, so-
Disconnect that battery. I'm going to throw that back on the charger.
What battery? Oh. Yeah, right. This is what we use for the shims. This stuff right here. That's the shimming material. Go ahead and get this area cleared here. Huh?
That bumper came out real good.
I'm gonna put your chalk in your. I'm gonna put your chalk screws in that box.
Yeah.
In that box over
That
there.
bumper came out good.
What bumper?
Did you use that chrome pump?
No, I just washed
Wow.
it. I put a little bit of chrome polish on there. I just to show people.
Nice 10-pound ball.
Look at that, huh? Woo!
So we're gonna work the seam with some compound and leveling.
Come up and do
Let
your
that
finishing
dry
touches
good.
tomorrow, and
Yeah, put some finishing touches and let it all set.
what the heck is this for?
Then we can, what is that? That's
A
a
little-
little screwdriver.
I don't even know why you had this thing.
I had to have it to poke down a hole.
Okay. There's your coffee
This
mug.
is
You want
what
to
you
keep
get
that?
paid
You want to
for.
keep that?
To be the gopher at the end of the day.
Yep. I'm the gopher. I'm the cleanup guy, man. I'm the shop. I'm the job site demolition guy.
Great job, Rosie.
What a day. After all that, a beautiful subfloor will need a little more touch-up tomorrow. But it's a thing of beauty and strength now. We at Motor Coach, better than those Amish hands. All your way. Yes, sir. One thug life. See king of all thing on the streets of Baltimore. They need him alive over there.
Got started early, and look how much we got done. You know.
Here's the box. Whew. Man, that's like a rock. Like a rock. Like an IRAQ. Oh boy. Oh, that turned out good, man. There it is, all flooring in, complete, safe. Nobody was harmed in the, all squared out. Yep, Marshall's still alive. We don't need a ton of screws. This is the bed frame's all going to be down here on anyway. That's good. It's all shimmed in the back there. Yep, I hope he appreciates. That's a ton of work, man, to put all those cuts, all those angle cuts around there. That's a lot of work. There's a floor here with no flex, no nothing, all screwed down real good. Good seams here. That's a floor you can build on. Just goo the seams, start building out the furniture. Thank you, Jen. Jen, you're sweet. I ain't nothing. There's people that would knock that out in a quarter the time I did. What do you think, Marshall? That was a day's work. We accomplished what we said we were going to do today.
I think the key thing on this that really surprised me was the shimming. I didn't really know what shimming was until I saw what Rosie did. But the more shim material you have, the better it's. Yeah. That's very, very key. It's not a. It's a big deal.
Yep, it is a big deal. It's the difference between a level floor and a shitty floor.
Yep, that's a very, very
takes
big
a lot
deal.
of work.
That's what surprised me in this project is the shimming. Rosie did a great job on the cuts, but this shimming was key.
Yeah.
And the more shimming you use, the better. And you know,
thanks, Cheryl. Hey, Coach, how you doing?
The only thing that really scared me was this area.
Well, this
here.
Scared me, but we stayed generally clear of it. I only drew what? How many? The subfloor had, but we only used 1 inch screws.
And ahead of the rib in this area, the gas tank.
We only used 1 inch screws on that, so that was the saving grace. So.
But what's cool about the bed build is there's a surface area. There's you can mount things here, no problem for the leg, which I'm sure the leg is going to go here.
Yeah, the leg
will be fine there. Up
we
ahead
can
there,
use the rib area for that.
Yeah, it's fine. It's going to go up to that wall there. It's a pretty safe area, and right behind the furnace is safe too, where that other leg should go. So I'm confident. And plus, we have these ribs. We've got a rib here,
thank you,
and a super rib over there. You know, and plus we have this here. So these panels have to come off here, so we can.
I need his expert guidance on all matters of
when it comes to Class B camper vans, let me tell you something. I'm not a handy person, but when it comes to the design of a Class B motorhome and how they're supposed to be built and designed, and how now we get into the guts of it and see how things are mounted. Now, from a handy person's perspective, Rosie knows how to build things. But from a design perspective, you're talking about a man that's lived his life almost 5 years. Rosie got this down right. But the bottom line is, who's coming up with the design? The king of the free world.
That's it.
I'm the one who's designing this floor plan right here.
All right, well,
you know,
now we have a good solid base for furniture and everything else on here.
And we got started early. Look what we got done. We got a lot of stuff done before Rosie said we're going to turn a wrench. We got a lot of stuff done.
Mr. X is like, now you have an idea what I went through.
Mr. X, I got to tell you.
Thank you, Lady T. We'll let this just sit here a while we you
got to give
clean up.
Credit where credit is due. You know,
enjoy the finished product here while we get cleaned up and everything on here. It turned out pretty good. We got it well shimmed, well supported for a bed, so everything's nice and level. We'll have to make sure we don't have any screws that are above the surface. That's where I run the level over it all. So it's good. Yeah, I'm going to grab a cold one. I don't have any darn beer, so I'm going to have to pick up some beer tonight. Or else I might have a little bourbon. Cornholio, how you doing? Why don't you overlap? Just because I was too lazy to redo the cuts. And, you know, because of, I just didn't want to take the time to overlap and have to do all that crap. So, all right. This is seam on seam. I wouldn't do it in my own home, but for a 30-year-old camper van, it's great. It rocks the free world.
You got to do things the right way. Do them one time. You know? And Rosie does them one time and she does them the right way.
Now we're gonna stop and he's gonna buy me a 12-pack of ultra light Michelob Ultra tonight.
But this shimming is really, really important.
Yep. Well, Norm F., thank you.
Job well done, nice.
Thank you, Norm, the chairman,
Chairman
of the
of the
Canadian
board, thank
Clipper.
you. Woo!
Thank you very much, Norm.
Thank you. God
much
bless you.
appreciated. Let's give Norm a big.
Woo!
Let's give him a big.
Woo! There's only one chairman, folks.
Only one.
There's only one Godfather. And there's only one
Let me put this on you so
Mr. X.
They can thank you, Norm. They can see that you're. There you go. Earning your keep today. There you go.
Yeah, this, like I said, this shimming is very important. And then the wood filler. And, you know, this marine grade plywood is some good stuff. This has been, it's built better than Coachman made it right now.
It is, because
with
they
this
only
floor.
had Luann as a layer. That was
Exactly. And we're building it better. We got to make everything stronger, more reinforced here on these walls for mounting surfaces, and then we're going to finish it better. We're going to make it look prettier. All this, we're going to get it out. We're going to put new hinges, sand this down, varnish it. Needs some detail work.
Well, that's
But
the easy stuff for
That's
me.
the easy stuff. That's the fun stuff that Rosie likes to do. I can make it like new. I want to see what she can do with that door, with that access door. You know, she wants to keep.
That's
things
the
original.
easy stuff to do.
The paneling. That's the.
But I'll be darned if I was going to remove all this crapola and
Well,
the
one
bed's
thing,
going to be real
one
right
thing
up.
I can do, if I wanted to change this paneling, all I got to do is put a panel over it. That's what Mr. X says. If I don't like this paneling, I can actually change the paneling. Just put
Yep.
the paneling right over it and put this right back.
Yep.
And
You're willing
make
to
it look, if I
spend the
want
money.
Maple look, I can go maple. You know, because this is a hard to find paneling here from the '80s. But this van is a lot bigger than people think. You got a
Good
wide
luck.
angle lens, you can
Good
see.
luck. Be cool. I don't think
know.
anybody will give you any traction in here, but it's a good effort.
But this is the greatest van of all time. You know, take a look at
That's
this.
it. There it is.
There's a lot of space in this
Jump
rig.
up
It's a
and
lo-
down on that. Feel how solid that. Yep.
Yep.
No flex at all on that.
Yep. You know, it's. I hope, you know,
There'll be some more screws put down tomorrow, but for today it's enough.
yeah, I mean, it's you know, there'll be some more detail work going on here.
Yeah, there'll be some shimming in the front and some other
Shimming,
things up
they're
there.
going to put some wood, some glue, some filler around here.
Yep.
But this gives you a base to work with if you want to attach little things. You know, I think we need to try to eliminate as many holes as we can in the panels.
Well,
Move
the
things
cost
around
of
and have-
3/4 inch marine plywood was out of sight, so
Yeah.
have to work with what you got.
Oh, 3/4 inch is more money, right? What was this? This is 1/4 of an inch?
Yeah, 1/4 inch, and that's 3/4
Well-
inch is like $150 a sheet.
Oh, really? Wow.
Expensive
That's
as
a
can
lot
be.
of money, yep. Well, the thicker the plywood, the better. Really. It's nice to have real
I
wood in
wouldn't
the
have gone
van.
more than a ½ inch on here.
But what was on here originally was just that Luan. That's amazing that only
Yep.
the Luan was down there and it held down like a rock.
Yep.
It's all about mounting it.
IRAQ.
Now it's stronger, double stronger than what it was. Triple stronger with the marine grade plywood. All right. What a day. Oh man. Woo!
All right. Ready to wrap it? Get showered up.
What time are you gonna go in there and hang out?
I'm not. I'm gonna go get something to eat.
Oh, you're.
Yep. Over to the Indian place.
Oh, I thought we were gonna do the. Oh, you want to do dinner? Huh?
Yeah, I want to get something decent tonight.
Let's see what we got here. I got some battery here.
Thank you, Chronic. Thank you, everybody,
I'll put it on
today.
a stick and show you guys.
Thank you very much, Gerald. Spent 2 years doing carpentry, framing, and
Getting her done.
Getting her done.
guys.
getting her done. Unfortunately, we have to use the same box, but electrical distribution. Yeah.
Well, they got them pretty affordable on here.
Yeah, they're okay, but you know, you want to have a good quality one.
They got some. I think they're about $120.
Thank you, Cobra John. Much appreciated, my friend. Thank you very much. It means a lot coming from you.
I got 12.
And if you guys haven't seen Cobra John's Halloween setup videos, you got to check them out. The best Halloween display you'll ever see on. Just amazing stuff he put out. Amazing stuff.
There's good lighting over here.
Yep,
Man,
you were
this
with me
makes-
the whole time.
This makes you miss your Class B more and more, huh?
Yep, sure does. So guys, I will see you late night again. I'm going to go get something to eat. And I want to thank you guys. I'll see you later tonight on an open chat. So thanks a lot, everybody, for being here, and thank you for your kind generosity. Thank you.